All right. Welcome back, everyone. We're going to take a closer look now at this extended. I'm also going to take the sun card from underneath. I really do like that energy shows up. So I'm going to be nosy, like a tarot reader is, to call out zodiac signs for kind of the basic foundation. We've got Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and Leo. Those are what I see just for a basic foundation. But we are going to take it a step further now. I'm going to switch decks because I want to see more of what you came out of. Not that this energy isn't beautiful, but you know, some people go through trial and tribulation to get to this point. And I just have this feeling that with Mercury in retrograde, it's been tough. It's been tough to get to this point. I believe the new moon was in Cancer? Or the full moon was in Cancer. It's either Cancer or Pisces. I know it was a water sign. But it really kind of dragged people through the mud. It was really kind of rough. I know that I experienced some really trying times. But I rolled with the punches, but it did take my energy. I'm only running on about 75% energy today. So I'm not quite back to where I want to be, but I'm getting there. And that's the thing to remember, that's the thing to take from this if you still haven't reached this point. There is a light at the end of this tunnel. But, like I said, it was just a lot of energy to deal with, so I do want to see what led you to this point. Don't worry, we won't stay there for long, because shit's already done and over with, and I don't want to be there just as much as you don't. So, let's see where we're going. What do these beautiful cards have for me today to explain kind of the past? So underneath, we got the Chariot. Yep, hot foot. Strength, and the Four of Swords. Absolutely. With the Eight of Cups. Yep. Motion. King of Cups, the Magician, the Nine of Cups. Absolutely. And then the outcome from this, hey look, there's that Knight of Pentacles. Now you have all four knights here. So remember we had the Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands, Knight of Cups, and now we've got the Knight of Pentacles, and I love how it's the last card that I pull. So essentially what I get with this energy is, first off, there is kind of a hot foot energy, like I gotta get out of this funk, I gotta get out of this, and I'm here to tell you, even if you try to rush it, you're not going to be able to. It's one of those energies, it's one of those Mercury in retrogrades where it will make you, it's like sitting in class. No, you can't get up and use the restroom. No, you can't be distracted by anything else. You got to pay attention. So it's kind of almost like this impatience of, okay, I kind of need this to be over with. I'm done feeling this energy. When the whole point of this energy was to give you the courage, the strength, and the healing to get beyond to this point. And yes, come here, you. It was supposed to happen. Eight of Cups. It's on the spiritual path. It's on the journey that we all take. It's the reason why we walk the spiritual path. It's to heal and to grow and to learn and to have these connections. So don't feel as though that you're just kind of being dragged through the mud for no reason. There are things to learn here. There are things to process and to kind of take those ideas and go with them in a healing way. Looking at the motion here, we got the King of Cups, the Magician, and the Nine of Cups. So I feel as though that even though through this trying energy, you did keep your heart to you. You may have lost your head. But I feel as though that you did your very best to keep the compassion and to keep your emotional balance in check so you didn't really lash out at people. Yeah, you may still feel that frustration and still feel that, oh my God, I'm so run down, I'm so tired, I'm worn out, I'm just kind of over this. Remember that hot foot energy, I want it to be over with. But even through all of it, you're like, I'm going to succeed. I'm going to keep my bearings to me and continue forward in the best way you know how. And that is exactly what is supposed to be done. Yes, Mercury and retrogrades are supposed to throw you off your groove. It's supposed to rock the boat a little bit. It's how you handle that rocking the boat that gets you to where you need to be. And like I said, this is past energy. This was what you had moved out of. Kit is on his terror spree, so if you hear that running around and those thuds and things, that's him. So this is the past energy. I'm going to leave this here, but I am going to move forward now. I do want to look more at this outcome. I do. Because it does feel like you have reached a point where you have kind of come out of that funk energy. Like I said, me personally, I'm running on about 75% of my usual energy. My cards have finally woken up. When my energy kind of plummets, when my vibration plummets, my cards go quiet. I know. I can already hear some of you, the power lies inside of you, like it's always there. I understand. But with me personally, when I get into these ruts, everything kind of tunes out. And I've come to realize that is my intuition giving me a chance to handle it on my own, without having the extra feelings and sensations and the messages coming through. So that's what just kind of happened. So if I disappear for a few days, please don't think that I'm sick or ill, or I'm just, my vibration may not be high enough for me to be able to read. So that's, yeah. But coming out of this energy, I do feel better. And I know that in the coming days, I kind of feel more like this. Yes, I'm still kind of sitting in this hot foot energy, like, let's go. But I'm ready. And you will get there too, if you aren't already there. So let's take a look now at this outcome. Clarify more of this outcome. It's very beautiful, it's very warm, it's very loving. Ten of Swords. Yep. Knight of Pentacles. Hey, look. He finally showed up. The Six of Cups. The Strength card again. And then underneath we got the Ace of Pentacles. Absolutely. With this particular outcome here, I do feel like brighter days are ahead of you. I do feel as though that it is something new, something fresh. I do feel as though you are learning a lot. And if you aren't learning a lot, I feel as though that you are going through these personal changes, kind of like an ego death. I feel as though that perceptions, things are changing for you. You are learning from the stuff that you have gone through. And that's wonderful. I like the fact that the Knight of Pentacles shows up again, because that tells me that you haven't lost the lessons of the past. That you are actually taking them with you, and you are incorporating them into the present. Six of Cups, Strength. Yeah, it might take some courage, but you are doing it. And that's incredible. The final card is the Ace of Pentacles. There's that abundance coming back in. Remember how we pulled the Knights first and that Knight of Pentacles was nowhere to be found? Well, I feel like this is more of an internal thing, but after that internal sensation, this internal positive sets in, the abundance will start to flow back through as well. So it's very beautiful. It is very beautiful energy. I feel as though that this is that get up and go. I'm ready to start the day anew again. I am ready to tackle on whatever the future may hold for me. Like, it's very light. It's very beautiful energy. And I'm not going to lie, I'm kind of struggling to sit in that energy because it is a higher vibration than what I am sitting in right now. But what I'm telling you is that what I can feel, what I'm getting from this energy is very beautiful. It's very warm. It's very loving. It's all around a positive feeling. So I'm going to move on now and pull advice for you guys. You know me. I like to solidify it with cards. I, for some reason, don't have the Wisdom of the Oracle cards down here. So I am going to use the Threads of Fate Shadow Edition to give you your advice. I don't know why this has stumped me. I thought they were down here, but apparently not. I've got all of the other ones down here, but the ones that I need. Hopefully I didn't leave them somewhere. I leave cards everywhere. Don't mind me. Alright, let's see where we're going. I'm going to give these 2 more shuffles. 1. 2. Alright. Let's split them. Split them again. Alright. What you got? Advice for these wonderful peoples about to embark on this beautiful adventure. Yep, I knew this one was coming. Soul work. The busy bees. The busy, busy bees. I do feel like this is going to help heal your soul. Very much so. What else you got? There's that death and transformation again. This is very transformative energy. Ancestors. The observer. That's Aquarius showing up. Take this one too. Reflect. And then underneath, strength is really loud. Leo, you are really loud. Fire signs, you are loud. I will take the fire signs with me. Zodiacs, we'll call these out before I get to the advice. Like I said, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Leo, Cancer, Virgo, and then the other fire signs. I will take the fire signs with me. So, but what I'm getting from this advice is it is a transformative energy. It is something that is supposed to kind of uproot you to a point. But the ancestors are here to remind you that it's okay to go through these transformations. It is. You are your own person. You are your own individual. And your life is what you make of it. And as long as you're not hurting anyone, I mean, especially with this energy, if this is where you're headed, I really don't see why anyone would have a problem with it. It's very beautiful energy. It's very enlightening. It's very loving. It's all around a beautiful energy, and it's giving you time to observe the world around you and to be able to reflect on the things that you see. You get to retain what it is that you want. All of your sayings and all of your little quirks and the things that you like are things that you picked up along the way. So if you were able to pick them up, aren't you able to change them out when they need to be changed? Yes, some of us do get set in our ways, but I feel like this is kind of shaking that foundation a little bit, kind of helping you be able to see where growth can come through. So don't feel as though you are being punished. It is something to learn. It is something to reflect on. But at the end of the day, it is something that is going to give you strength. So don't feel as though that this is all for nothing, because it's not. And once you get to this point of getting ready to take off and have beautiful and better days ahead of you, it's going to be awesome. So this is what I had for you guys. I really, really hope this helped. This was very fun to do. If you were joining me from TikTok and actually made it to the extended, congratulations. Thank you very much for joining me on both platforms, making it through all 3 videos. If you were joining me from YouTube and the extended was your video, thank you very much for joining me. Leave a comment. Leave a like. I would love to hear from you guys. You know me. I love to talk to you guys. I love getting the feedback, and that's just kind of how I built this, is off of the feedback that I get from you guys. So please, please, please keep the feedback coming. I very much appreciate it, and I will see you all again later. Bye, guys.